Hi, Aries. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your energy and see what's going on. You guys are my last reading. Welcome back if you are returning back. I appreciate you all for returning as often as you do. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that stuff for any cross watchers that are also watching this video. Right now, the sun's in another fire sign, but anyway. If you're new, buckle up. It's intense. I'd just like to tell you, audio discretion advised if you have little ones around, because it really is that intense, okay? And we get a lot of OMG stuff that comes out on the platform. And so I don't know why you're here, but the Most High is going to speak to you, even if you're mixed up in some stupid stuff and you think you're some whatever. God's going to humble some people out here, and either you humble yourself or God humbles you. You and I have to show up with integrity, and we got a lot of people that are secret enemies and stuff like that around situations, and being some type of fool. And God's taking out the fools in this hour, and which is a great thing for those of you who are upright and have been putting up with nonsense going on. It's unacceptable, and there is a time and a season for every judgment under the sun. Okay, and so this is really a judgment channel where people are really influenced by demonic entities that are just infiltrated with stupidness. I'm being reminded. I was at the bus stop one day. I was sitting there waiting for the bus, and this lady begins to talk about some crime that had went on. And I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but it's coming through, so I'm just going to share it. And she began to tell this person that was needing some type of help in something that if you want, you can use my demon to go in there and do something, whatever she said. And I thought, what did I just hear? And I spoke this morning on another video about some lady that was infiltrated with demons and gave her testimony of how God rescued her, but she was trapped inside of her own body, and she had a bad lustful sexual demon upon her, and she was literally just locked inside of her body, and that thing would just come up on her and make her just be some type of lustful piece of nutcase. And she would feel that, and she'd be trapped, and she'd be watching from the outside, and her body was being ridden by a demon. And all she had was her arm to try to warn the person, don't get entangled with, because this ain't really me type of energy. We're dealing with people that are infiltrated with demons and stuff in the earth realm. We know that realm is real. We talk about it all the time on this platform. And God's removing this nonsense out of the earth realm. But that lady at the bus stop, she's like, she knew she had a demon, and she offered it to go into some other guy to go into to do something for him for crime. I'm just like, they're just talking openly about it. We deal with some real kooks in the earth, folks, like real kooks in the earth. And we look at this type of energy so that you're safe. And look, if I'm talking to a kook, God tells me to warn you to turn, or you're going to lose your life. Your blood's going to be upon your own hands when you stand before the Creator. Really, it's a really, really big energy that we look at. There's a change going on, and somebody needs to check something out, or because somebody is checking something out, something changes. There's a consequence here with the wheel, a whirlwind in the negative, exaggerating nonsense going on. It's unacceptable. There was a lot of gossipy stuff in the Aquarian reading, but that gossip card has come out in a couple other readings as well. And somebody's friend is not a friend, and they are listening to somebody and then going back and telling what they hear and spreading crap off of what they hear with somebody. So for a lot of y'all, somebody's a Judas, because the Judas also came out in the Pisces reading as well. And somebody's crazy somewhere, and something that's going on, and it's unacceptable. But I look at energies like this. If you are new, I feel the energy, and the Most High let me just snap right out of that energy to just shake up whoever's on the other end, that you need to wake up now and get out of some crap, because that stuff got consequences to it. A lot of people are in the flesh. It feels good, it must be right. And that's so deceiving, folks. So deceiving. Show me, Aries. If my son is alive and watching this, Mama loves you. Both my kids. I believe my youngest son's been murdered, but until I see. Anyway, there's your energy right here. The King of Wands. If you're upright, then this is you getting up, taking action. You're very mature. In the negative, it's a hothead, pimp, like sexual other man, karmic piece of nutcase, and they're mean. in the negative. This is somebody wearing a mask, going back and forth, trying to get their balance, or you're going to have to. There's a decision being made, or somebody's holding something up around a decision with the truth, being secretive. Somebody works for the United States. I mean, the United States keeps coming out. I'm in the United States, by the way. I've always been in the United States of America. I just have to say that. All right. You have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, make this decision on, these scales are upside down. Six of Pentacles in the reverse is a bribe. It's a bribe. You mean you don't know what to do? Huh. Should I take this bribe? It's fixing to blind you. It's fixing to make you a pervert. A wicked man pulls a bribe out of his bosom to pervert the way. So as soon as you say, yeah, I'll take that money, we'll do this secret exchange, then automatically karmic activity has opened a door to a perversion, and anything perverted, because he's a big pervert in the negative of his energy, a big perversion is going to come around your family, your children, and you are going to turn some nutcase. And you're going to be blind, God says. So that's how that energy enters into the earth realm from that other dimension. Somebody's presenting a bribe. Six of Pentacles. And God's going to even out a scale out here. Okay? Something's abominable that's being biased in the negative of those scales as well. Okay? And somebody who you think they are, and they got secrets. They got secrets. Going back and forth, up and down, ladders, mean anything to you, then so be it. Somebody's got a mask on here and they ain't who you think they are. Something about work is here. Also, the word fired just came out in the Aquarius reading as well. Somebody can get fired about on something than you are, or they did, and that's why somebody wants to bribe around some type of situation. Show me more information. Show me the truth. Show me the truth, Yahuwah. Thank you. The Hermit. The letter T appears out here. And then we've got dragons flying around, or you could be dealing with an oriental individual. Spiritually speaking, the dragon goes to whoredom. The Hermit's been talked about real heavy, but if you're brand spanking new, the Hermit in the pictograph language can represent filthy, dirty things, and I'm trying to catch you up in something. And it goes to your intestines, and something is nasty out here. It's filthy, dirty, it stinks, okay? And so your intestines is connected with your rear end side, which God has really been bringing out that energy real strong, because somebody's disgusting. They stink. And then a veil can take you to a perversion. There's a pervert out here, or something's fixing to take place. You take some type of bribe, you fixing to be a pervert, and then you're screwed. A bribe separates you from God. Okay, He can have mercy on who He wants to have mercy on. I wouldn't play with it. Somebody thinks their home is okay. Look at this picture, the pictograph, or the symbolism. A cat goes to manipulation. People think everything's okay. If you look beside that woman there, that Ace of Cups got a rat sitting by it. Somebody's a thief, a liar, and a cheat. And the Hermit represents a disguise, and we're looking at the truth. And this, whoever's in the negative with the mask on, this in the reverse is mischievous, because somebody acts like they don't know something behind a veil, and a veil takes you to perverse energy. Somebody's nasty out here around your energy, or that's you, or if you take this, it'll be you. An older person could be involved in something as well. It's oppressive out here, or somebody's trying to oppress somebody. Whoever was in the Aquarian reading that I told that I had done a reading a long time ago, it was coming through, and somebody did something real nasty to another person, but they had to get all of the attention off of them before something was found out, and they went and stirred up a bunch of nonsense so that they could sit back and go, man, it's all off of me, and now all this chaos is going on. And somebody's trying to do something like that out here for bribery's sake, or they did, and now somebody's investigated for some stuff. But somebody hides behind a veil, and they are a dirty person, spiritually and probably naturally, and they don't take care of themselves. I guess they don't. They're disguised. It came out that somebody was that leadership was also looking at some forgery, and the Hermit in the pictograph language can take you back to somebody forging something on somebody. So y'all need to look at your accounts, because in the general today, somebody was trying to get into somebody's account. Okay? You don't want somebody in your account. And if you're somebody trying to get into somebody's account, may you be beat up and you're full. You have no right. Oppression is out here. God's brought that scripture out about when people are oppressing, don't worry about it, because he who is higher than they, he sees it. He sees it. There's a judge out here, and there's also something medical for some of you all out here. Somebody's trying to get away with a crime. What's in the hidden space for Aries, please? What's in the hidden space for Aries? Your home. So this also goes to like genetics and stuff like that. And health and healing, which the 6th house Virgo is out here real strong in your energy. Show me more information. What's in the hidden space? Your home is out here with the tree. About you getting grounded. So making choices, being at a crossroad, there's those doors. One's got life to it, the other one's got death on a choice. Again, somebody going back and forth. What do I do? You know what to do. You know what to do. Or you knew what you should have done. Okay, you have lies around an important individual, whether they're young or old, because it could go either way. But this is the card. There's 2 male in this deck, and one's a karmic male and one's a pure person. Somebody's lying around somebody who's upright out here. And if you're wrestling because your friend is involved in something, there's thievery attached to some stuff, and you take that bribe just because they are your friend, and you're going to be biased because there's biased energy. And God says if you're going to be biased to something, you're going to fall for even a little piece of bread out here. You're going to lose your soul to something. Somebody's a pervert around something. Somebody's a liar. But the gentleman goes to somebody important is out here attached to something. They're in the hidden space. Money, drugs for some of you all. Some type of spices could be out here with herbs attached to something as well. Look, somebody does wear a mask. Somebody's two-faced around something. They act like they don't even know what you're talking about on things. If you are questioning something, or somebody in your home, or your soulmates, or your love really is manipulating something. That Ace of Cups is by the mice that come out here. Please make the right choice. Show me Aries. What does Aries need to know? Laughter. Laughter doing good like a medicine. There's something about health just in general. Something about today. Well, somebody's wearing a mask, making things seem okay around you. Is the energy that's real strong out here. They laughing, but on the inside, they're wearing a mask. Somebody's wearing a mask. Healing. Okay, well, there is something really medical out here attached to your energy, Aries. Somebody needs to laugh. Then you need, sit down with a good, wholesome movie and laugh, because laughter really does do good like a medicine. Somebody needs to go within. That Hermit is about going within. Somebody is dealing with a narcissist. This narcissist came out with somebody else. So somebody around you is not who you think that they are. And getting away and relaxing, okay, so that you can heal from something. Energetically, spiritually, emotionally. Don't take this narcissist with you. Show me Aries. Or somebody saying, hey, let's go do something. I'll pay for it with that 6 of Pentacles. Let's go have some fun, laugh. Somebody's a disguise, or they were and they lied, and something's crazy can take place out of a matter, and there's oppression attached to it. It says, there is no wisdom or understanding nor any counsel against the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim. The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of Jehovah. We have today out here. Okay, so today, you need to get some wisdom. You need to get some wisdom and some understanding. It's only going to come from God. Because somebody is going back and forth on making some type of a decision out here. It says an air sign is involved in something. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra would be showing really heavy for a lot of you all with that scale there. But if any air sign is coming out, jumped on the two-face. Okay? Look, air. It says a jewel of gold in a swine's snout. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. It jumped up in here with the person who's wearing the mask. Okay, somebody don't have no discretion because they're back and forth about something out here. And then a water sign. Water and air make a hurricane. Make a hurricane. Okay, the Most High is going to supernaturally fix something out here if you call out upon him. Show me Aries. What's going on with Aries? An acquaintance is involved in something with this matter. Okay, you don't really know an acquaintance. A postal worker is involved in something going on. Someone of importance is here. It showed up here with the mice. If they're upright, then whoever the people are that is investigated with some stuff, then somebody knows about these lies and these thievery that's gone on with the situation out here. Show me more information. Show me Aries. An annoying brat just came out in, I think it was the Aquarian reading. So, and a separation is necessary. Okay, so regardless on what kind of decisions that are going to be made, some type of necessary separation needs to take place in a matter. Whether you take that advice or not, I don't know. There's no counsel outside of the Most High. And he says it's necessary for you to separate, to get away from a person that's doing some nonsense where there's been thieveries and lies. They're a narcissist. People can't just be forthright and get up in your face and look in your eyes when you're talking to them. Then that's a great big sign that something wrong. Somebody should be able to look right into your eyes when you have conversations. A lot of people, they're just wearing those masks, smiling in your face, looking here and there, and they got ulterior motives of some stuff. A property owner is involved in something, or you are. This air sign and water sign energy has 24 hours to make something right, or you have something that you need to make right around that energy as well, on whatever role you're playing. You got 24 hours. Look at your clock right now. Fixing the problem. Look, Mosai says he's going to supernaturally fix the problem. It's here twice. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. And whoever's wearing this mask, it keeps jumping over on that energy. Whatever somebody's done in their lives, you're going to take the advice of God and go fix something. Then God's going to supernaturally do something for you when you come clean about a matter. Dark night of the soul. A weapon that divides the flesh. Oh, we've had a lot of bloodshed that's come out today. Something about having self-control around something, and an ending is going to occur. And then there is going to be a positive outcome for those of you who are in the upright. Absolutely. Show me Aries. Thank you for your counsel, Most High God. Tornado energy is out here. That came out in somebody else's reading, and the wheel was there. Okay, well, anyway, or you live somewhere where tornadoes come through, like Oklahoma or something like that, then there's connections there. But anyway, listen to your gut. You do need to listen to your gut. If you don't have no peace and whatever this is going back and forth, and you don't need to move forth in anything until you have that inner peace. Okay? There's a dispute and a confrontation out here. The Most High says to go to your person. Okay? You know who your person is? Somebody else that got some crazy stuff around it? God says he's giving you counsel. Get up and go to your person. Let the freak who's doing some stupidness out here that's jealous over some stuff, for those of you of those energies, let them have a cow. Get up and go to your people. Your family, your friends, your love. Get up now and go to them. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. Judas is out here. Somebody wears a mask. Somebody's a Judas around something. Kiss your face. They've taken some money and done some disgraceful thing, or they're trying to get somebody to do that with this bribe. The Queen of England energy is out here as well, or just something over in that area is coming out. Nobody has a right to stand in your way on anything that's upright. I don't care what title somebody is. I'm sorry. They're not over God. Got people trying to blackmail people to stay away from family and stuff like that. And God told, I think it was a Scorpio reading, to get up and go to your family. Nobody has a right to tell you you can't go see somebody or talk to somebody, or somebody wants to fix something. You got 24 hours to get it done. The letter G is here, or your X is the pictograph. This is about being hospitable and stuff. This is also a gift being reciprocated. It's backwards. It's unjust. It's biased. It's abominable. Okay, this money has a consequence. It's dangerous to take a bribe out here on some nonsense going on. This is a possible betrayal in love. It's a bad luck rune in the negative, and so you got to either go in either way. There's either positive energies for you, or there's negative energies, because somebody's going back and forth on making a decision, and you do know what to do, folks. You do know what to do. Till next time, shalom.